which means I'm over halfway through my fast. I'm excited. So on the downhill now. 10 days until I get to eat some fruit. So I'm actually feeling really good today. I woke up weak again, but not as bad. Had to get up about 7 times during the night. Only 7, not 8. But so as you can see, I'm like really in a pretty spot right now. I wanted to show you guys a little bit of the background here. So in my surroundings, it's so gorgeous. I did a tour on day 3, but it wouldn't upload, so I'll definitely do that again before I leave, and so you guys can see the whole place and all the surroundings. But we're in the mountains, and we have like the hills in the background. It's just so pretty all around. So I wanted to share that with you today. So hope you enjoy a little bit of that. So anyway, let's see. Yeah, like I said, I feel good today, but it's kind of counterproductive, I guess, to my fast, because I've kind of been up and around today. And like I've mentioned before, the more that you rest, the more benefit you get from this, and the more detoxing you do. And I know a lot of people have expressed concern for me, and I really appreciate that. I love you guys, and I really appreciate that you are worried about me, and I know it's because you care about me, but truly, I just want to say again, and stress that this is a process that has, people have used for, generation. Many years. I don't know for how long. Jesus fasted for 40 days, and people have fasted throughout history, and so it's not a new thing. And like I said before, I have plenty of fat reserves. I started off with 27% body fat, and you can go down to like 2 or 3%. That's really all you need to survive, before your body, and then your body again starts eating muscle, and so it's not going to start eating important parts. So again, I just want to stress that I'm fine, and thank you guys for your concern, but I've researched this, and I trust the process. I know the process works has worked for millions, whatever, a lot of people. So anyway, and I trust Lauren. He has over 20 years of experience fasting thousands of clients, and so he's seen incredible results with every single person that's been committed to the process and has followed through with the process. So I just want to say I feel perfectly safe here. He checks our vital signs every single day, and really knows what to watch for. And I've mentioned my blood volume kind of going down, but it's not at a good level, but it's not at a dangerous level yet. So I love you guys so much, but please don't worry. And I want to continue doing these videos for you guys, so you'll know what's happening. But I feel bad that I'm worrying you, but just trust me. I know what I'm doing, and this is good for me. So like I said before, the more you rest, the more you detox, and the symptoms I'm feeling, the weakness and all of that, and feeling bad, I totally expected that when I came here. In fact, I expected to feel worse because of the, toxins that I know are still in my body, and that I want to get out. That's why I came here. So, like I said, I'm not feeling as bad as I expected. So, I don't want to scare you, but I wanted to share my reality and document the process. So, anyway, I love you. I appreciate your support. So anyway, what else? I wanted to talk a little bit more about what I talked about yesterday. Get off me. There's a bug on me. I wanted to talk a little bit more about what I talked about yesterday with the, that Lauren mentioned cancer. Well, maybe I didn't bring this up, but I'm thinking about this. When we talked yesterday about diseases and emotions and things like that, he talked a little bit about cancer, which, as you know, I'm a cancer survivor, and he said that's usually associated, or some people have theorized that's associated with anger. And I've heard that before many times, and I've always thought, I wasn't angry when I got cancer. I don't really, I get angry from time to time, but I don't harbor anger. But I was thinking about that some more yesterday, and I guess, it came to me. It was like, I think I was angry at that time. I was in a really stressful corporate job, and some things were happening that were totally out of our control, and that seemed it didn't make sense, because we had a system that was working perfectly, and way high up in the corporation, they decided to change it, and that made me angry because it was, I loved my job, and I knew how to support the systems, and they wanted to change that. And they, hummed along perfectly every day, and we had it down, and then they came along and said, we're going to turn this upside down and totally change it. And then some other things happened, but I was feeling anger at that time, so it was really like, wow, a revelation that came to me. Like, I knew that the stress of my job had a lot to do with my illness, but just coming to that realization yesterday was like, wow, okay, made that little connection. So anyway, and he also mentioned something yesterday, and my mother he mentioned the serenity prayer. My mother had this in her kitchen, and I think she still does, actually, a little thing sitting in her kitchen window, and I, saw it and read it every day. It says, God grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, courage to change the things that I can, and wisdom to know the difference. And that's so true. If we can't change something, why worry about it? And then, all of the rest. It's so true. So that's something that I'm going to really meditate on and try to implement in my life more, and not worry about those things I can't change, and then change the things I can, and then just, trust God to show me the difference. So anyway, I thought I would share that. It was really cool. So anyway, I'm trying to think of what we talked about today. Anyway, because my mind is like on that stuff. So anyway, I guess that's it for today. I'm almost out of time anyway. So just wanted to check in and say hi to you guys and let you know that I'm fine. I'm doing well. Just please continue praying for me and supporting me, and I love you. I'll talk to you tomorrow. Bye.